Welcome to a Community Partners interview where we explore the organizations, opportunities, and resources that look to make changes in our daily lives. I'm your host, Prateek Mohanty, and you're listening to Voices for Ability Radio, all abilities, all the time. Today I'm joined by Rachel Cosme, the manager and clinical supervisor of the Autism program for Community Living North Halton. Community Living North Halton, in partnership with families and the community, supports the choices and personal growth of individuals with a developmental disability. Their vision is for a community where everyone belongs and is valued. Thank you for joining us today, Rachel.
Thank you for having me, Prateek.
So tell us a little bit more about you. What inspired you to work at Community Living North Halton? Why work with individuals with disabilities?
Okay. I'm a I'm a behavior analyst, registered behavior analyst. And I guess what got me into the field of applied behavior analysis was really seeing growth in the individuals that I worked in, particularly with the strategies that I learned through I guess my teams and through my supervisors through the ABA lens, and found it very helpful for um, teaching skills, seeing growth in the individuals we support, as well as the families. And in terms of going into community living, I think it was a really great opportunity to continue to provide the type of support, but in a community based setting. Um, and I really enjoy working at Community Living North Halton. Um, with the values that they share around inclusivity, building community participation opportunities. I think it was really aligned with where I would like to continue my growth and supporting individuals with that I support, particularly around community participation. So I think Community Living North Halton does a really amazing job at that, and being part of that is why I work here.
Fantastic. So while doing my research, I saw that you have a couple of services and supports that you offer. Can you tell us a little bit more about these services and supports and what they entail?
Yes. So in the children and family department at Community Living North Halton, the autism program that I oversee, and right now we have, I'll call it two streams. We have one stream that we call fee for service, and that's where families can purchase the services with funds that they get through the Ontario Autism Program, or funds that they privately pay out of their own pockets. We have recently seen some families using some insurance, which is a big new, I guess, new update for us, which is great, giving more families more options. The second stream is what we call Foundation Family Services. And this is a OAP funded program. So it is a free program for families and caregivers to access this service. And I'll kind of go into depth a little bit of both. So the fee for service, we have two types of, I guess, services. One is for one-to-one, and that's through the ABA lens. And through the one-to-one service, we often work with the individual as well as the family on a particular goal, a skill to learn. And depending on the need, we individualize the plan, and we work with the individual and the family to work on that particular goal through the ABA lens. The other part of the fees for service that we're growing is our group services. Our group services, we both have at the office. So at the center, we have some groups like our Saturday groups where we are doing social groups. We're trying to make it, very fun and engaging for our participants. So we're doing some science, some STEM groups, as well as board game groups, just to provide fun opportunity to practice some of those social skills and other areas that individuals want to work on within the social setting. We are also actually expanding some of our group services to both virtual, online, for those who might have harder access to come to in person. Also, we're trying to pilot like a community-based group service. So we're calling it a Friday night hangout. So directed to more, I would say, teenagers, trying to practice some of those social skills and community participation skills within the community, but also doing it within a social setting. And I did mention the second stream, which is the foundations. And this is the one that I mentioned that was funded through the OAP right now. And that is where families and caregivers who are under the OAP, so even if you're waiting for funds or you have funds, as long as you have a OAP number, you can access the Foundation Family Services at Community Living North Halton. And within this program, there is some differences. So we have free workshops. So families can attend workshops, which are done virtually. And what we're doing with the workshops is if you, let's say there's a workshop on using visual schedules, we would do our best to make the workshop very practical, things that you can apply at home. And if you feel like you need a little bit more information on it, you can sign up for a coaching session on it. So that's one way for our workshops. We really want to emphasize, because we really want to be interactive, but also supportive as families use some of the strategies. And then the other part of the foundations that families do see that are using is called our brief targeted consultations. And these are short-term coaching sessions towards the caregiver or family member. And usually it's around 4 sessions that you meet with the clinicians, and you work on a particular skill that you on a skill or goal. And we would provide direct feedback and on your implementation as parents or caregivers. And we do our best to help you as families to work on that skills. And what's great about the Foundations program is that you can finish one round of, say, brief targeted consultation, and you can sign up again. So yeah, I know that was a lot of information, so feel free to, I can repeat anything again if that helps.
So, are there any restrictions to the services at Community Living North Halton, such as age, caregivers, or family members only, things of that nature?
Yeah, so right now for our programs, particularly our fee for service, it's 9 years and over that we're supporting. And then in terms of the Foundation Family Services, that the only limitations would be that you have to be your child or youth would be under the OAP. So you need that OAP number, and we don't have an age limit for that at the moment. So yeah, the only, I guess, the stipulation would be that you need that number.
So, without using any names, can you share a success story with me? What supports were put in place when someone asked for help?
Yeah. We can talk about foundations. I'm trying to think of a brief targeted consultation, and I find that I'm trying to think. I would say we had an individual or family wanting some support on a nighttime routine, and I would say that providing some strategies that meet with the family's needs, so really understanding where the family is at, what have they tried already. So we did a lot of that information seeking, seeing what they did at the beginning, and really giving them actionable strategies. And so we, even suggested things that they could look into, maybe additional items that they can try, and really working where the family's at, and even looking at, what are some even micro successes? And I think that helped build momentum and in applying new strategies, but also seeing some changes in their goal.
Great. Are there any events coming up for Community Living North Halton?
Yeah, I would say in terms of for our program specifically, or our whole organization.
For the whole organization?
Yeah, there probably is, I don't know exactly on the top of my head right now, but we're very active on social media, so feel free to go on our Instagram, our LinkedIn, our Facebook, and we put a lot of information on there. Additionally, on our website, we have a calendar, so feel free to look at that, where we'll have a lot of our information updated on there.
Perfect. All right. What is the one thing that you see happening over and over again to individuals with disabilities that shouldn't, and how do we stop?
Okay. Um, I would say, I think around really giving, well, not giving, something that I don't want to say see often. I think this is an area that I would say as a organization, but also as I guess, in the field, we really continue to support the importance of building um, self advocacy within trying to build that and making sure that we always put it out there that there's like providing consent and always informing the individuals that come into our services that you have a voice. We want to support your voice. I'm not here to dictate what you should know, but I'm here to work along with you, beside you. So really always um, supporting informed consent, supporting the autonomy of the individual, meeting where the individual's at. So I think I wouldn't say it's like something we see time and time again, but it's something I would say it's important to always to be mindful of and working on. And as both a service provider, I think that's important as an area to continue to strengthen and be mindful of. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
If someone wanted to become a member or a volunteer with Community Living North Halton, what is the process for joining as a member or a volunteer?
Yeah. So we're very responsive through our, if you contact us directly, I do believe on our website, we have a section that says volunteer. If you would like to volunteer, I believe it's on the forefront. So that would be of the website. So that should be, a direct link or access to that, I guess the first step to getting more information. And in terms of, for volunteering, but also even for jobs, there is even another link there as well for job opportunities.
What is one thing that everyone needs to know about Community Living North Halton?
I would say, at least for our department within the autism department and children, we're quite new, but we're here, and we're trying to grow and really meet the needs of the community around North Halton. So, just letting you know that we have an ABA programs, and we're open to gaining more feedback on what the community needs.
And if listeners are looking for more information, how can they reach out to you?
You can directly reach out to me. I don't know if I can share my email, or we're definitely on social media. You'll see my pictures on there, so feel free to reach out there as well. But we are very connected. So if you reach out to any one of us and need to reach out to me directly, just feel free to type in autism program at Community Living North Halton or my name, and you'll definitely get my contact information. And I can definitely reach out to anyone who has any questions or information that they require. Thank you.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for lending us your time and attention. This was your host, Prateek Mohanty from V4A Radio. All abilities, all the time. Have a fantastic weekend ahead.